Yo, it's your boy Pete Kemp. So the Lakers inked a $97 million deal over 2 years, extension with LeBron James. And of course, you had to make this move. You had to make it happen. Is they going to win with this nucleus? No. But you got Westbrook contract coming off the books this year. It's possible that they could win, but it depends on Anthony Davis. Is his body going to be fragile as a feather? Because he signed through, I think, 25, 26 season. So he there unless they can figure out somebody to trade him for, which, who's really going to take that seriously with as many injuries as he's had? And Westbrook, they can't seem to find a trade for him right now. That's $47 million right there. But that don't seem like that's coming off the books because who want Russell Westbrook on their squad and what would they give you for him? They're not going to give you money for them because they know you're ready to get rid of him. But you had to do this with Brian, though. It makes sense. That last year, the 24-25 season is the year that he has. That's his second year as far as the extension, and that's the year he got the player option. And that's the year that Bronny would be eligible to come out if he go one and done in college or whatever. So Brian could then make a decision like, hey, if the Lakers, if y'all going to make some moves and make sure you draft my son, then I'll be here. If not, then I'm going where he going, and I'm going to finish out my season playing with him. He may play a couple more years, depending on how he feeling, how he looking, to try to play with his other son, Bryce, as well. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. But right now, was this the right move? Of course, you had to make this move, man. It's LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? People go back and forth who the top player in the NBA, LeBron, Kevin Durant, Giannis. You know, you got a lot of top players emerging, and that's a lot to say for LeBron to be in the 37th year, 38? But LeBron seemed to be one of them players. He could get his Tom Brady on if he want to. It seemed to be. Because he is a tank and he don't seem to get injured often. He take care of his body. So he is slowing down, but it's not by much. You know what I'm saying? Not by much. When he putting up 25 on you still, 25, 30 a game at 37, 38 years old. So obviously you had to make this move. But what the question is, what kind of trade package could you put together to make sure that they will be able to win at least one more in these 2 years to come? And I'm saying 2 years because I'm counting this year and then next year. I'm really looking at next year because I don't know what they're going to do with this nucleus this year. It ain't much you can do. If Anthony Davis keep getting hurt, what you going to do with that? Because you're not that them two was the beast of the, that's what made it the thing the way they could face anybody who got a big two or a big three or whatever. But with Anthony Davis not playing so many games, and then you got Russell Westbrook out here jacking up shots. He trying to get his triple doubles. He's doing this thing like Russ do, but he's killing the nucleus of how the team goes together. And this is something you got to lay at LeBron's feet as well, because from what I hear, it was LeBron who kind of made the push to go for Russell Westbrook instead of like a George Hill or whatever. Now, George Hill would have been more of a role player, but that's something that you could have used, being that he was a shooter, being that you had you and Anthony Davis there as the powerful 1-2. You know what I'm saying? He could have been the role player shooter type of dude that could have filled that lane and got you one more championship, I believe. But still, that wouldn't have been a possibility because Anthony Davis is hurt so much. But if Anthony can be healthy, and if Russ can calm down somewhat, they have a possibility of making it work. You know what I'm saying? But Russ, to me, is not. It's never been a fit. You can see the video I did on it before. I wasn't happy about it when they did it. I don't know why they did it at all, especially with the price tag attached to it. It was a silly move. So now you got to eat that money and waste another year. You already wasted one. Now you got to waste one more year until you get this off the books, because it don't look like a Kyrie Irving trade is possible with Brooklyn or you know what I'm saying? It just don't look like no one's going to give the Lakers what they, anything viable for Russ, because they see what it is on on the return of it. And then certain teams who might go for it don't have a player to really give, to make it happen. A player that would be good enough to make that trade. You know what I'm saying? Russ is good enough. He just can't. He just a square peg trying to fit into a circle. He can't do it. He don't know how to change his game in order to morph into something that could be more of a role player to make that team gel to get another championship. And Russ showed that time after time after time again. But I don't know where these trades is going to go, whether it's the Kyrie trade or the KD trade. KD keep opting and trying to get out of every place he go. He running. Every place he go. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about LeBron. LeBron is going, once he commit to a place, he there. And he going to bang with you. And we're going to do what we need to do to get some chips. You know what I'm saying? And no matter if the team is struggling or the team ain't struggling or whatever, you're going to get 1,000% out of Bron. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't going to be hurt often. It just, I pray that continues. But I also pray about Anthony Davis' knees and ankles and arms and whatever else on him, because I don't know what to do with Ant, man. He's such a dominant player, but he can't stay on the court. And you seen the domination when they won the chip in the bubble. He was spectacular. You know what I'm saying? Shooting from three, dunking on people, rebounding, hustling. He a beast, but can he stay on the court? That's the question, because you got a lot to deal with when you any of these teams that got thoroughbreds, like Giannis and Milwaukee and them. You got a lot to deal with. You got a lot to deal with, period, in your conference, just playing regular game, because we ain't even to a point where we gelled yet. And then now we got Darvin Ham. I don't know how much. It's like I wasn't mad at it, but I wasn't happy about it neither. Because, he a player coach. I don't know. I don't know. You trying something new. I don't know that it was the right move to blame Frank Vogel for the team. Did he make some wrong moves? Yeah, of course. All coaches do. But I don't know if you can blame Frank Vogel for not being able to wrangle this all together between LeBron, Russell, and, I guess Russ was mad because he didn't think Frank was using him the right way. But Russ, we all been mad at you because you ain't been using you the right way. So I don't know what you want us to say, brother. You have been using you the wrong way for many years. It's paid off for you as far as monetarily, but as far as getting any team over that finish line, it ain't seemed to come together for you. But keep trying, though. You know what I'm saying? Keep trying. But hopefully the Lakers can make some type of trade to make this season coming up be salvageable. Hopefully Anthony Davis can stay on the court. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely think, even Anthony Davis is like I say, he's a tradable piece. But it's just, what are you going to get back for him, though? That's the hard part. Russ and Anthony could be traded, but it's like, teams know you're in a hard spot. They ain't going to give you much for him in return. But anyway, do you think this is a good idea for the Lakers? Do you think it was bad? Do you think Bron should have went somewhere else? Where do you think him and Bronny is going to end up playing? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Put something in the comments for your boy. It's your boy P. Cat, man.